Welcome to the Workplace Minute, powered by H3HR Advisors and sponsored by WorkHuman. Thanks for joining me for your quick briefing on what's important in the world of work. My name is Steve Boese. Today in the show, we're diving into just how quickly in some fields AI skills are becoming a prerequisite to remain relevant and stay employed. But as we will see, is it really about the technology or something else? Let's break it down. The massive consultancy Accenture is a current example of how AI technology is proving to be both disruptive for organizations and for individuals' career growth and job prospects. The company recently announced quarterly earnings, which not only surpassed expectations, but also marked a moment when the consulting giant, which is playing a pivotal role in corporate America's adoption of artificial intelligence, disclosed its own AI-related reorganization. The company initiated a 6-month business optimization program, recording up to $865 million in related charges, which includes a new talent strategy with 3 main pillars. First, its primary focus is investing in upskilling people, primarily in AI technology and the related change management skills needed to advise clients on its successful adoption. Second, it will be exiting people in a compressed timeline where reskilling is not a viable path for the skills it needs, meaning these AI and associated skills. As an aside, exiting people in a compressed timeline is a pretty lousy way to say firing people immediately. And third, it will identify areas to drive more operating efficiencies. Okay, so 3 is kind of boring, but not if you work at Accenture in a non-revenue generating role, and the firm is likely to aggressively pursue AI-related productivity improvements and associated cost reductions, meaning you too may be exited in a compressed timeline. While there is no doubt the new wave of AI technologies can potentially be transformative, Accenture CEO Julie Sweet noted that value realization from AI implementations has been underwhelming for many companies. And besides for some digital native firms, companies are finding adoption at scale to be slow going. So, as a consultancy who many of these kinds of struggling companies will turn to for help with AI, Accenture has a sense of urgency around upgrading its own AI capabilities and the AI skills of its consultants. Thus, have AI skills or be able to quickly learn AI skills, or you can hit the bricks. But later in the same interview, CEO Sweet seems to indicate that it isn't just about the AI technology after all. She observed that Accenture is increasingly finding that it's not the technology that is the biggest barrier. It is actually being able to get the mindset reorganized around how best to use it, the ability to do the change management, and the process reinvention. A shift in mindset, change management skills, process reinvention? Don't those all sound like the exact same skill sets that every major wave of technology innovation has required for, forever? And if you believe that is the case, then this specific moment in AI technology development and the presence or lack of these specific AI skills shouldn't be taken as a kind of narrow set of criteria through which we measure an individual's ability to remain relevant and be a valuable contributor to the organization. Hasn't wave after wave of commercial technology change over the past 40 years or so taught us that there's always a next wave of innovation, and that the shelf life of any specific technology skill is short, or at least shorter than we generally think? I'm not sure how this will eventually play out in corporate America, but it does seem like, at least for now, CEOs like Sweet are seeing AI through 2 lenses. The first, it's the most disruptive technology that could change just about every aspect of work and business, and time will tell if that turns out to be true. But second, it has the latest excuse to do what many CEOs feel compelled to do these days: reduce costs, eliminate roles, and keep employees on edge about their safety and security. AI is an awesome technology, no doubt, but as the Accenture story, and many more just like it, begin to unfold, I am not sure any of us fully understand the level of disruption that could be coming to organizations and to people's livelihoods. This certainly is interesting times. That's it for today. Thanks so much for listening, and a big thank you to WorkHuman for supporting the Workplace Minute. If this episode made you think about how your organization is approaching AI and employee reskilling, please share it with a colleague. I'm Steve Boese, and this has been the Workplace Minute from H3HR Advisors.